Life is different in Kenya in that there's just a lot more manual work in the house. Washing dishes, hanging clothes out to dry. Cooking it needs to be made from scratch type things. There's not just easy things in a box or in a can.
Life in Kenya is different for me also with construction because there's not any straight lumber that I can just go buy from Home Depot and put a building together. The building systems are different. Good tools are harder to find. And things just seem to take a lot longer than they did back home. Life in Kenya is the same because it's still just life. You have challenges to overcome and good things, bad things.
Life in Kenya is the same because I still have the same 4 kids that we came with, and they still have their own unique personalities, and just mothering them throughout the day, teaching them with school. It's the same kind of system. Personally, God has grown me in just that I really, really need Him on a day-to-day basis. And I feel like in America we had so many luxuries and so many distractions, and here, I don't know, just the struggle and the missing texts and loneliness and just the difference of culture has just made me really, really need God and really, really learn to go to Him when I'm struggling. So
I think God has grown me in a sense that I don't think I'm as important as I used to. I think I'm learning to see myself a little bit more the way that God sees me, that the universe doesn't revolve around me. I think I'm getting a little bit more mature in that area. I think the vision for what we're trying to do here is to equip people for what God has already called them to do, and to help bring out some of the giftings and talents that God has already put into people, and to give them tools to accomplish what they're supposed to accomplish. So at the Training and Demonstration Center, everything we do as far as job skills training, entrepreneurship, and things like that, alongside of that, we're going to train people in theology, what is the kingdom of God and what does that look like for them in their day-to-day lives, and just to help give them a better sense of where they are in God's kingdom. And Proverbs says that a man's gift will make a way for him, and we're just trying to help people unearth their gifts and put the tools in their hands that they need. I see the TDC affecting the community just by giving them some different ideas about how they can solve the problems that they face day to day, like better housing.
It's also giving the people in this community empowerment that they can build a nice home from the dirt that's on their land already.
And then also growing food. We're doing some farming techniques that make growing food in an arid climate a lot easier, and giving them some different ideas about rotational grazing that can help enrich their pastures and keep their animals and livestock healthier and without having to migrate long distances.
Along with the TDC, we have the sponsorship program, which is operating in the slum called Korogocho in Nairobi. And we have students there that are being sponsored by people like yourselves in America. And that sponsorship is providing food, education, and biblical teaching every day in the classes. And it's really a matter of keeping these kids off the streets. It's bringing them into an educational atmosphere and environment when they wouldn't have that at all.
And so we're hoping that our students in Korogocho will be able to finish their secondary school education or their high school education there, and then come out here for job skills training. And we would like to expand our sponsorship program into more schools in other areas. But we need more sponsors to do that. We need more people interested in changing the lives of children. so that we can have the money and the resources to find more children and connect with those schools. And we're already having several schools in different parts of Kenya contact us and want us to sponsor their children as well.
In the last 2 years that we've lived in Kenya, we've started the sponsorship program and seen 89 kids sponsored. We've moved out here to the TDC, built our house and several other buildings, and we've made relationships with our neighbors, the Maasai community, and felt really welcomed by them.
We feel like we've gotten a lot of work done in a short amount of time, but there's a lot more work that still needs to be done, and there are a lot more lives that still need to be touched. So we need your support and your partnership in order to continue doing the things that we believe God has called us to do here in Kenya.